The technology space loves buzzwords, and at the moment, it's hard to find a buzzier buzzword than blockchain. It's pretty much everywhere.
Blockchain.
But how do you separate the hype from reality? And when does a buzzword stop buzzing and become practical?
Listen, some people think blockchain is only about cryptocurrency, and others think blockchain is only about traceability. But the fact is, it's a digital platform that could combine those two aspects to transform an industry.
In his role at IBM, Paul helps supply chain companies around the world use blockchain through a capability called IBM Blockchain Transparent Supply. Today's episode takes a closer look at transparent supply and the various ways organizations can start using it to make an impact, taking blockchain being just a buzzword to an industry game changer. So to recap, we're talking about IBM Blockchain Transparent Supply, which allows supply chain companies to collaborate and share data with their partners quickly and securely. The trust and transparency that this creates in their ecosystem helps optimize their entire network, discover hidden opportunities, and deliver new capabilities. But there's one thing most people don't know about transparent supply.
I wish that people knew that transparent supply was so simple to start with. You can get started very quickly because it's all developed for you.
As a matter of fact, there are 3 ways companies can implement and use this solution.
Let's talk about the first option, joining as a member. This is the fastest, easiest, and least expensive way to take advantage of blockchain with a very fast time to value.
For food and agricultural companies, this means they can join our Food Trust ecosystem.
Many of our members are growers, producers, or suppliers who are using the solution to share provenance data, sustainability certificates, organic certificates, and more with their retailers and consumers.
Okay, so joining as a member is definitely a quick and easy way to get started. But some companies may be interested in something more robust. For that, we have option 2.
The other thing you can do is if you're a mover and the shaker in the industry, and let's say that you want to sponsor your ecosystem, you could bring that ecosystem to transparent supply.
Companies that do this are called anchors, and they can be an influence for other participants to join a network.
The anchor organization can either invite their partners to join and have them pay for it, or they could bundle and pay and subsidize for their members as well.
Or an anchor could be a third-party technology company that wishes to expand their own application, their own software, their own service to include transparent supply.
Being an anchor has enormous benefits. For example,
You have instant realization of value because it's an out-of-the-box solution. No need to build your own applications, no need to onboard your supply chain participants. You could join an existing network or you could white label the solution to be your own. You can bring your supply chain participants on and monetize the solution. Build your own applications and build your own modules and build applications backed by blockchain.
So we've discussed option 1, joining an existing network. And we've also talked about option 2, join transparent supply and convene your own network. Last but not least, there's a third way for companies to implement transparent supply, and that is by building and convening their own network. Wait, isn't that just another way of saying, if you build it, they will come?
It's very similar. Exactly. So model is really designed to enable those companies to launch their own dedicated blockchain-enabled network.
If a company is interested in building and convening their own blockchain network, they can work together with their ecosystem partners in a way that is far more efficient and can drive benefits for every party in that ecosystem.
It's still an out-of-the-box deployment, happens within a day, but it creates their own environment in which their governance applies, their data rules apply, and it's really great for companies who are hoping to use this solution and this initiative to transform their industry.
A typical convener tends to be visionaries, and they also want to be innovative. And they want to use different technologies to try to solve problems that haven't been able to solve in the past. And the conveners are not only doing this for their own benefit, but benefit of their customers and their suppliers.
Which brings us back to the original question we explored at the start of this episode. Is blockchain just another buzzword, or is the hype for real? The answer lies in its utility. For the clients who are using transparent supply to transform their businesses, blockchain is not abstract or inaccessible. It's a practical, easy-to-use technology that is making their lives easier while delivering tangible benefits and actionable results. As you've just heard, there are several ways to get up and running on IBM Blockchain Transparent Supply. Now the only question left is, how will you get involved? See how IBM Blockchain Transparent Supply can help you build a data-sharing ecosystem and transform the way you do business.